this is Space A-Sex, and today's sneaker review is of the Adidas Tubular Doom Special Forces. Now the Special Forces colorway is based off the US military, and it has a Desert Storm tan and vibe to it. As you can see, the strap is pretty rugged, and you have that primed upper. Right? The 3 stripes lacing system has canvas now with a cross pattern, and the sock is actually skinny like the gray and black Dooms. You have your perforated heel, which is actually primed. Your heel stabilizer now is actually fused, and that B88722 is the actual product number. And you have the Adidas original logo on the other side of it. The fuse on the heel stabilizer is pretty tight. The strap is still elastic like the previous Dooms, but it has a thicker grade to it. And then you have your Consortium styled pull tabs on the tongue that shows up on the collaborations. The sock itself is actually pretty thin, and then you can see on the inside there you have the Consortium handshake. Now on the inner sock liner, on the inner sock you actually have the Consortium labeling in there with the handshake, which is a nice touch. And as I mentioned, the sock is actually skinny like the gray and black previous colorways. It's not the thicker grade like the Chinese New Year's. And you have options with the alternate lacing. That's an off-white alternate lacing as opposed to the tan lacing that it comes laced with. The front here has a fuse technology along with the prime knit. As opposed to it being a different grade of prime knit, they decided to go with the fuse. And as you can see here, the strap is a bit thicker, a bit more rugged as opposed to the previous Dooms, and it fits into the overall vibe of the Desert Storm. On the bottom of the Doom outer sole, inside the tube, you have the Adidas Originals logo, and you got that tan colorway to match the upper, and you got that beautiful Tubular Doom pattern. Adidas did a beautiful job with this shoe, and right now we're going to give you an on-foot look of the Tubular Doom Special Forces. See, as you can see, I rolled up my pants just to give everyone a good look that does that type of thing. I don't, but just wanted to accommodate people with different styles. I would never roll up my jeans like that. I don't think these are skinny enough anyway, but just wanted to give a different look for different folks, you know what I mean? For me,
When it ain't summer, jeans over, works well. Not really much to think about. All right, as far as wearing these shoes, I think, again, I mentioned before, people overthink stuff too much. It's not really that complicated. These work well with the jeans over. All right, and then summertime, when it's time to rock the shorts, then I'll show the sock, you know. So different look, different seasons. All right, one thing I will say, with the previous Dooms, I said they are true to size, okay? I think these are true to size also, but I will say, I'm not, as I mentioned, I'm not a fan of the plastic at the toe cap here. Not a fan of that. That's my only gripe really with this shoe, is the plastic toe cap. I think they should have went with what they did with the black and the grays. Prime knit, just different weave of prime knit would have been nice. Or even the nylon here, repeated up here to give it a pattern, would have been better than the plastic, in my opinion. All right, that's to me the downfall of the shoe. But other than that, it's still a great model. I love the Tubular Doom, but that is the weak link. And when I'm bring this up, the reason for that is that the plastic here actually makes the toe cap a little bit firmer. So if you're used to the other Dooms where the prime knit was given away a little bit, all right, and it was stretching, you're gonna find that these are a little bit more snug. So that's what I wanted to mention as far as the plastic toe cap right here. So yeah, they don't stretch as well as the other prime knits, because the prime knit on the gray and the black, and I believe on the kith, I don't have the kith, but that's prime knit also, that the prime knit gives away and this doesn't. So just to keep in mind, you're gonna get a different feel with this shoe in comparison with those others. I would say this probably feels similar to the Chinese New Year's, although I feel like the Chinese New Year has a little bit more room because it's mesh, all right, instead of the prime knit. And the prime knit wraps around the foot a little bit more better than the mesh. But that's about it. But as far as toe cap go, there's a leather toe cap on the Chinese New Year's and doesn't have much give. But the shoe has an overall spacier feel to it because of the mesh. This, you have that wrap of the prime knit, but then you got the plastic stopping your feet from really stretching it out. So there's something you got to be careful. With me, it's fine. I still got a size 11. It's just a little bit more firmer as opposed to the prime knit versions, the gray and the black prime knit versions, I should say. All right, give you another closer look. With the prime knit in the back, the model number, we already went through all that. Thicker strap, great shoe. Just could have done without that right there. I'm not a fan of plastic on my sneakers, to be honest with you. It's good for little things like eyelids and things like that, but wrapped around a toe cap, not really my thing. But this colorway cannot be denied. All right, it's still a great shoe, and I'm glad I got it. All right, there you have it. The Tubular Doom, Special Forces. This is Space Ace X, and I see you soon with my next vid. Have a good one. Peace.